Hey, Leo. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Okay. So I just did a premeditative reading. Um, Let me start from the beginning. Sorry. I'm rushing because it was like messages coming in about this certain thing. So, hey, Leo. This is your October reading. Look, I can't even like get the logistics out. I'm healed and open. And we'll be doing your reading for October. Um, what am I trying to say? Like, you guys got me so up in arms. I have an Instagram page on healed underscore and underscore open. Follow that page. There's an October love reading up there for the month of October. I was trying to keep up with doing the weekly ones, but we I'll figure it out. I'll get a good flow to go with it and go from there. But October love readings are up there for the month of October. Subscribe to this page because I will be doing a 2020 reading for each zodiac sign, and I'll get to it as I can. And I don't want you guys to miss that. Um, Also developing another reading that I'm kind of excited about. I need to do a few test runs to see if it'll be good, but in that way I could be fully excited about it. But I'm excited. Anyway, subscribe to the page, follow the Instagram page. There should be a link to the Instagram page on here. Anyway, so this is what came out in your premeditative reading. You have the High Priestess, you have the Page of Cups, and you have the Lover's card. And I feel like the High Priestess was in reverse, and I feel like you're no longer quiet about the things like how you feel. But with the Temperance card that did pop up as well, you're balancing, you're still doing like a thing where you're trying to be considerate of your partner's feelings. So you hold back a little bit, but on the inside, you are screaming to yourself, like, no, like, tell everything, say everything. Um, the Lover's card was in reverse, and I have the feeling that you're unsure about the relationship that you're in because you two are different. You come from different backgrounds, although you feel it may be, and I never use this, um, divine, like a, what is it? Divine feminine, divine masculine, or twin flame, or something that's divinely orchestrated. Although you feel that it is that, you still have your doubts about what's going on or where you stand in your relationship, and you're wanting to talk about it. You want to clear the air so you can make the right choice and move in the right direction. But you get hung up on if if you should be the priority or if your partner should be the priority. And okay, that, I feel like that is that. And one of you is more spiritual. Jeez. One of you is more spiritual than the other. I don't think they're wanting this message to really come out. One of you is more spiritual than the other. And so instead of looking like dealing with it, instead of like saying, okay, let's deal with this together, it's like, okay, I'm going to give it to God and he'll figure it out. What I can't, any obstacle that I can't handle, he can. But there's a piece missing, and that piece is the work you actually have to do to make your relationship work. So you're on the other side like, okay, but what can we do now? And they also feel like your relationship is divinely orchestrated. So they're just like, the best way we could deal with this is to give it to God and allow him to fix what needs to be fixed. You have a belief in a higher power, but you're wanting to do the footwork in conjunction with God doing what he needs to do. So that's also where you guys aren't seeing eye to eye. But let's see. Let me get water. Hold on. What is the overall energy of Leo for the month of October? Oh, we're still using the Dream Oracle deck. Still sticking with that. What is the overall energy of Leo for the month of October? Music. Sing the song of your soul and dance to your unique rhythm. Who is involved in the month of October? Oof. Face and embrace the person in the mirror. What is hidden? Excuse me. What is hidden? Shine like the star that you are. Okay, let me see. What is Leo's biggest challenge for the month of October? Paying attention to what energizes you. Okay, so let's take it from here. That second guessing you're doing or trying to figure out who should be prioritized, it definitely should be you. In order for you to fully express your emotions and being able to relay that to your significant other, your partner, you have to, you have to know how you really feel. You have to be able to express that. I do have a strong feeling that if you fully express how express your true feelings and how you feel, it will hurt your partner's feelings. But a lot of things that you have to be broken down to be built up is what I'm hearing. Meaning there are things that are gonna like be destroyed, but that doesn't mean that they'll dissipate. That doesn't mean that they'll disappear and will never exist again. Um, there is an obligation you have to your soul, though. There is an obligation you have to yourself. Um, and you getting lost, there is a chance or possibility of you getting lost in the shuffle if you don't speak up. Um, you need to be able to really like look at yourself, look at the things that you participate in, you partake in, you have any input in, and know that that is how you truly feel and not something like, oh well, they like to do that so we can do that. No, you need to have some input in it in order for you to, I mean, you do this on a regular basis, like your center stage spotlights on you, all about you. Thing along the lines, you've kind of dumbed that down just because you feel like maybe it'll be nice to kind of share that spotlight with someone else, or you won't feel as conceited when you operate out of this. And it may work for a little bit, or like certain things, but it affects your role in the relationship. Let's see. And you see that. You see here, okay, look at this card here. I saw this card when I looked down, and this is just talking about that spotlight and like being center stage. That's fully you. And I understand that we always look at the negative characteristics of each zodiac sign, but I feel like the negative characteristics are there for a reason, and I don't think they're there to be negative. I think people, other zodiac signs, perceive them as negative, but I think that's your power. That's your superpower. So you, for various reasons. It could be that you're a great leader. It could be that you are a great supporter. Even as a supporter, as like support staff, you still shine just because you do it well. There are things that you do well, and you're not going to put your strengths on showcase that are half-ass. So what am I trying to say? Okay, so be confident in the things that you're like, no, I can do this. I can do this. Put me in, coach. I can do this. And like, stand in that. Don't allow, there are other areas in life where you can share the spotlight with your partner. But if you fully know inside that there is something that needs to be about you, trust that and allow that. And I was going to come back to this card here. Everyone has their role. Everyone does. One person plays an instrument, the other one directs the light. But each one of them enjoy the other's roles and responsibilities. So it's still an even give and take. You get to be who you are. They get to be who they are. What was this one? This one, what's your biggest challenge? Paying attention to what energizes you. This right now is not energizing you. But for some of you, not each Leo has a specific thing that will energize them. So whatever you're thinking of in this moment that does energize you as you're listening to this, go with that specifically. Don't second guess it. There's something that's been crossing your mind since this video started, since I started talking about this situation. There is a prominent issue, and you do have the solution. Go with that. Trust it. Develop it. Be able to bring it to your partner so that there it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look at that. Look at God. Okay. There is a solution that you have. You have to be able to digest the solution, break it down, be able to come up with a game plan to fix it. While your partner is asking God to fix it for you, you're wanting to do the footwork. You can't wait on your partner to help you do the footwork. That is your strength. That is where you stand center stage. That is where you are. The spotlight is on you. The spotlight is on you because you're the person that has to solve this. Break it down. Come up with a game plan, present it to your partner so you guys can move forward and fix it. If you're waiting on them and they're waiting on God, then you see nothing has gotten resolved. Okay. All right. Okay, we're cooking with something. Okay, so what are Leo's strengths for the month of, what is this, October? What are Leo's strengths for the month of October? Take care of yourself. Trust that if you do, you'll always land on your feet. What does Leo need to let go of in the month of October? Heal thyself. What I am noticing, there's a lot of purple in this reading. You have purple here, purple here, purple. Spirituality, for sure. There's an intuition. Oh, and the cat. The cat is here. You know cats represent intuition. So there's, your intuition has been second guessed throughout this whole process. And now is the time to trust it. Trust. If you hear go left. Regardless if there's nothing there, go left. Just do it at this point. It will lead you in the right direction. It will lead you down the path that you need to be on. It will protect you for sure, especially when you trust in God, when you trust in spirit, when you trust in that higher power and you walk by faith. The bridges that appear as you take those steps where there's nothing in front of you is amazing, and it's very comforting. But you have to trust yourself. You have to let go of that. There's a sense of ego, but I don't think the ego is for you. I think it's just how you operate in the physical realm. You'll have to let that go. You'll just have to really understand that your intuition is telling you where you need to go, what you need to do, and that's the game plan you need to go with. Okay. Right? Right. So let's see. What is the outcome for Leo if they follow Spirit's advice? Outcome. Oh, okay. You follow Spirit's advice. Yeah, if you follow Spirit's advice. Outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. Leo, these cards are jumping out. Okay. Sorry, I forget which way the camera is turned. Okay, so following Spirit's advice, you have the Justice card, the Two of Wands, and, oh, look at that, the Three of Wands, sorry, and the Seven of Pentacles. I think I have a feeling that this goes in order, or it goes this way. Yes, it goes this way. But let's see. Let's look at it in both ways. Okay, so following Spirit's advice, you take everything that you know, you get it together to make this blueprint, to make this framework of what you need. You present it in your relationship. I feel like this is very relationship based. I don't feel anything about work. I don't feel anything about projects. This is... But let me just continue with my first thought. Okay, so you gather all the information you need. You make this like framework of how it should look. You put the pieces together. You present it and to your partner, and they make the decision. You know, you're like, okay, so this is what I've come up with. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay, so I've come up with this as well. That's not going to work. Okay, so I've come up with this as well. And you doing this work leads for balanced scales. Something is going to come of it. There is going to be equality. There is going to be a true sense of give and take. There is going to be stability. And that happens after you were behind the scenes doing all of the footwork, basically. I feel like it makes the relationship stronger. I feel like in the Justice card, this guy represents Spirit. So yes, I have the power to make this decision. But what's really going on? Okay, let's see. What is the outcome what is the outcome? Okay, so what is the outcome if Leo does not listen to Spirit's advice? Wow. You have the Chariot card, which was kind of sideways. Then the Lover's card, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. So if you don't listen to Spirit's advice and you don't live in your truth and kind of be the front runner of this, then you put yourself in a position to lose something that could have been fixed. And it's sad. It's sad because there's a feeling that it's not supposed to be this way. All of your accomplishments, all of the things that you guys accomplished together kind of just stops at a halt because of an unwillingness to, or I mean, I don't feel like it's an unwillingness. You just you make a choice, and this time it looks like it'll be the wrong choice. Good luck with everything. If you need a personal reading to get more specifics, I feel like this was pretty specific, but if you need more specifics and this doesn't touch on what you're going through, feel free to contact me. Thank you.